Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm just going to be giving you an overview of the anatomy of a motion control shot and kind of how it comes together. Now this isn't going to be an overly produced video, and basically I've got some tests already set up that I've been working on. So I just thought it was a good opportunity to kind of show you, the different components and kind of how they come together. So without further ado, I'm going to take you onto the set. So we're going to start from where the action happens, and then we're going to work our way back to sort of the control and the control center. Okay, so apologies for the handheld, but this is the look that we're going for today. So this is pretty much a setup here. We have our actuators rigged up here. We have the product, and so as you saw in that video, this was doing a pour into this glass, and then we were just releasing the ice from there at the very end. So this is the back end, and this is the rigging that we have here. Just over here is our test box, or trigger box really. So once setting up this, we have the ability to just test them, make sure that the angles or the degrees of rotation is correct, for example on here. So we just stand right here and just tweak everything until it's correct there. So these cans are closed all the way to the point when we get to the very end, and then we're happy with everything and we're ready to pour, and then we can actually open that. But for testing purposes, we're not actually dropping or pouring any liquids as such. So it's just a simple set. It's not any sort of main production. This is just for testing purposes. And yeah, so we're able to also trigger and make sure that it's lined up and everything falls exactly where it is supposed to fall. Now if we just pull back out a little bit, we can see where we have the lights and one of the actuators rigged up to this sort of goalpost stand that we have going on here. Our lighting is LED lighting, 1000-watt LED lamps on both sides, LED panels, and also one at the top. This is a smaller version, but it's also 1000. So we have a spotlight as well going on from the back here, just to give a little bit of a backlight onto the scene just here. So that is essentially what's going on in the back here, and obviously we have the camera mounted to the robot system over there. Now this is the software that controls everything. So it's controlling the movement of the robot arm of the camera, and it's also controlling the triggers for the actuators. So it's activating the switches on those to make them operate based on what we had them set up for. It's also even starting and stopping the camera, because we have a high-speed camera fitted to the arm at the moment, and it only records up to 5 seconds. So it's pretty time sensitive. In that case, we want to make sure that we are getting everything that we need in frame without having to physically, turn that on and off or start and stop it on the camera itself. So yeah, it's pretty efficient in that respect. And like I said, everything is just on the timeline and it's all automated. So again, if we were to just put that back to the starting position, reset everything, and we can go at this all day until we get the exact pour, for example, or the exact pattern that we're looking for, because it's already set up. So setting up is really the hard part. Setting up takes the longest, and yeah, when it comes to just executing the shot, it's just fire and forget. So you just press the button and off it goes. So the whole idea behind this sort of motion control setup and motion control system is the fact that it is precise, it is repeatable. And for example, if I wanted to test a scenario before I went on set, for example, I can just do it right there. I can save all of that. So we turn up to the set, you don't have to mess about and trying to set it up again, and you just pretty much shoot that shot, because you can save it in the software, and you can just repeat that motion at any given time. And that is pretty much it. So hopefully you found something useful. You were able to take away something from that, or at least get an insight into what happens or what goes on behind the scenes in one of these shots. So until next time guys, take care. I'll see you. Peace.